so excited. Those pigs are excited. Are you guys ready to see some wood chips fly? Well, right now, our athletes are in the locker room getting stretched out, limbered up. You know, that part is very important to those professional athletes. Injuries are bad news if you're trying to become this year's next MVP, you know, the most valuable pig. Because first, it's a little injury, but then it's the ambulance ride. On your way to getting cured. And after that, it is just more awesome ham jokes, you guys. It's a whole big deal. So, while they're doing that, I'm going to need help from 2 brave adult volunteers today, all right? First hand, I saw you there in the white blouse. Come on down here. And you in the red hat, come on in here. All right. That was quick. You guys look like you can handle the job. I need you to hop on in here to the infield today because you made the cut. My name is Curtis. You are? Zodiac and Megan are helping us out today. Let's give them a hand. All right, I chose you guys because you look like you can handle this, all right? I want you guys to meet Casey. He is so excited to have some help in there because it is quite a mess in that locker room. And we just need a little help, you guys, all right? Thank you so much. All right, you guys get ready to see some races. All right, well, here we go. Look, they were going to do it, too. All right, you guys, we are just joking around with you. Zodiac, Megan, I'm going to have you have a seat in this chair right here by the finish line, okay? Zodiac, you're going to follow me because today you're going to be our official starter. All right, you're going to be hopping on the other side of this fence because today you're going to be working with this. This is the latest and greatest in racing pig technology, you guys. You are front and center on the action. You're in charge of letting those pigs out on the track. Doesn't that sound sweet? Okay, here we go. Here's how it works. With your left hand on this pin, go ahead. Your right hand on this handle. Make sure it's on the handle, otherwise you can put your fingers on the way out. We don't want that. So when you hear me say go or the bell go off, left hand comes up with that pin. Right hand comes out with the handle. Go ahead and show us how to do that. Perfect. Make sure it comes out nice and straight. It can't come out that way, but if you do that, you're aiming the pigs into them guys right there. And we want our fans and our pigs to meet in a good way today. So after the pigs are out, you do what you're doing right now. You close it up and replace that pin. I think you know what you're doing, but we got to do a little practice run, you know, because kids, practice makes... On your mark, set, go! All right. There we go. And close it back up. All right. Let's give Zodiac a round of applause. Never too late to start a new career. I started out on those gates. Look at me now. All right, Megan. I bet you're looking over there thinking she's got a pretty sweet gig, and you're right. But the moment she opens up those gates, she's just a spectator. That's when all eyes are going to fall on you. She started the races, but you're going to finish them. But you get to do it from the best seat in the entire fairgrounds. You got your personal shade above you, perfect view of this finish line, and because of that, you're going to be our official judge today. But nothing says official quite like a clipboard. So there you go, feel the power. It's intoxicating, but don't let it go to your head, Megan. We need you to stay as impartial as you can. You're our second pair of eyes out here. Those pigs, they sizzle on this track. So what you gotta do is you gotta check the first 2 snouts to cross these finish lines, record their numbers right there on your clipboard. After the first 2 rounds, you're gonna have the numbers of the first 2 winners of those rounds. That's 4 pigs in all. And don't worry, they're wearing brightly colored jerseys today with their numbers on them, so you'll be able to tell who's who. There is just one more thing to clear up. You guys weren't taking any bets today. No bribes going on. Because there's a rumor our races are fixed. Can you believe that? It is utter hogwash. I get the confusion though. Some of the racers are fixed. But the race is totally fair, you guys. All right, now that we got that cleared up, our officials are ready to go. We just need those first round athletes. All right, our little racers are making their way down to the starting gate. All right, we're going to start in lane number 1 in the orange bib number 1. He's named after a very slippery Alaskan Gold Rush character, and that fellow was a con man. So keep your eyes out on that little racer. Let's hear it for Sophie Smith. In lane number 2 in the green bib number 2, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the original chauvinist pig. But he has since turned himself into a well-rounded individual. Make some noise for Sourdough Jack. In lane number 3 in the red bib, number 4, she's named after the wild and dangerous Alaskan River because that is the way she races. Fresh from the land of the midnight sun, it's Yukon. And finally, in lane number 4 in the yellow bib here, I gotta be honest with you guys, that one, not the brightest bulb on the chandelier. Last week, he was invited to a luau and he actually showed up. There was some confusion about them having him over for dinner, but he made it back in one piece. That's how fast he is. Let's hear it for Koba. All right, ready on the finish line, Megan. Ready on the starting gate, Zodiac. You piggies ready to fly. On your mark, get set, go! Megan for that one. Number 2, Sourdough Jack. And number 1 today, or number 2 today is going to be number 1, Sophie Smith. We are going to be seeing those 2 little athletes again, you guys, because we do elimination style racing here. And that just means the first 2 winners of the first 2 rounds are going to come back and compete in the Grand Championship race. And you guys will want to stick around for that one because, kids, we are going to be choosing 4 rooting section leaders for that. And we give away prizes. So keep your eyes peeled for the athlete you want to root for in the final race. Now, before that, I got to tell you guys, some of our athletes not too happy about this flat track. They have been saying it is way too easy. In fact, in their own words, it's a complete bore. I know. So for this next round, we're going to kick it up a notch with these custom-made Piggy High hurdles. That's right, guys, because you've seen them run, but now it is time to see them fly. No? Okay. That's all right. I didn't mean to twist your arm right there anyway, because I know what you guys are thinking. We get this all the time. Y'all looking at my hurdles saying to yourselves, these are not regulation. But I assure you folks, our hurdles do meet Olympic standards. At exactly 1 foot 2 inches, our hurdles tower above some of our athletes. So this is gonna be big. Now, while my second round racers are making their way down to the starting gates, I just want to tell everybody a little bit about our breed here. They're all the same, very rare, very special breed called Gloucestershire Old Spots. They were developed many centuries ago in Gloucester County, England. In the 18th century, well, they brought them over here to North America. Unfortunately, by the 20th century, they fell out of favor with the market. Their numbers began to dwindle, and they were put on the critically endangered breeding list. But with the hard work and help of the Livestock Conservancy, which we are very proud members, and dedicated breeders, their numbers began to rise. In 2016, these little guys were upgraded from critically endangered to just threatened. So we support the hard work of the Livestock Conservancy, both financially and promotionally. So let's hear it one more time for the Livestock Conservancy and the dedicated breeders for all their hard work. Starting in that outside lane in the pink bib number 5, she is a crowd favorite everywhere we go. She's got a sweet name, but that sweetness disappears when she hits this track. Make some noise for Strawberry! In lane number 3, sporting the blue bib number 6, you guys, we have a celebrity here. He is a 5-time world champion racing pig. He graced last year's cover of Snort's Illustrated Magazine, Swimsuit Edition. He wrote, starred, and directed his martial art blockbuster films, Pork Chop and Pork Chop 2, all the fixins. He's the most interesting pig in the world. A huge applause for Bob. Yeah! Number 2 in the black bib number 7. Not only does he race fast, he also eats fast. His second job is competitive eating, but luckily for us, he races a lot cleaner than he eats. He's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. It's Sloppy Joe. Lining up this side lane, you may recognize him from a time long, long ago, from a pigsty far, far away. It's Luke Sky Porter. All right, ready on the finish line, ready on the starting gate. So we're gonna go on the bell this time. Listen for it. There it is, and there it is. Looks like we're coming on to a late start. Let's keep getting it on to it. Can he do it? They did it. Who do we got for number one? Number 7, Sloppy Joe for the win. Taking that runner-up position today. Number 5, Strawberry. Well, the stage is set. We want to let our athletes head back into the locker room for a short rest and a quick drink of water. And while you guys are thinking about who you want to root for in the final race, we actually have a very special exhibition run for you guys today. You see, we got this one kid, and he thinks he's just so much better than all the other athletes. The entire season, he has been pointing trash, saying things like, I can run faster than those fools. I can jump higher than them too. And you might have guessed who it is. Of course, it's number 1, Soapy Smith. We think that number's been going to his head lately because he's been winning a lot of races, and you saw him in that first race. But we were talking to Soapy before the show, and we agreed he should come out here and do a solo run to strut his stuff for you guys. What do you think about that? Only on one condition, though, that we add the hurdle extender. Ooh, that's right. We want to see just how high Soapy Smith can really fly. You guys sound impressed. I like that. That's good. But you know what? I'm not. I know Soapy is a real professional, and he wants to come out here and impress all of you guys, but these extenders really only add a couple extra inches. I got something in mind, but I want to know what you kids think. You want to go higher than that? You want to go higher? All right, here's what we're going to do. What do you guys think? Whoa! Hey, brother, what do you know? No, we want to go higher. We're going to go higher, not fire. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. We don't even own a gas can, so we'll talk about that later. All right, here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to take the extender off this first one, and we're going to add it to the second hurdle, making this a double high hurdle. How about that? Is that impressive enough for you now? Are you not entertained? It is impressive. So much so, I'm a little worried it could fall over. I might need a little help from somebody right here. You right there. Go ahead, both of you. Put a little hand on there in the end here. What we need right there on the other side, just put some hands on there because Soapy Smith is a little baby pig and that's a lot of lumber. I don't want it to fall over on him, okay? All right, you guys got it? You can put hands on there too, all right? We got our helpers. We got our hurdle. Now all we need is that athlete, Soapy Smith. Where you at, Soapy? Ooh. He can talk the talk, but we want to see if he can walk the walk. Ooh, and he does. That is the swagger of one confident pig right there. He came strutting out of our locker room. He took one look at this double high hurdle. He didn't even blink. You guys know those athlete types, though. They feed off the energy of the crowd. So let's give him something to feed off of. All right, here's what we're going to do. Something special for him. The moment he comes out of these gates, we're going to start Soapy off with a nice, polite golf clap. Can we do that? Just something classy for him to come out on. All right, but after he jumps this first hurdle, you go ahead and start clapping for real. He's going to come halfway to this bend, and we're going to add the cheering. That's it. We're going to add the cheering. Soapy gets to this double high hurdle, the louder and louder we need you getting. Soapy needs you going crazy, hog wild to help that baby little pig fly over that giant hurdle. Can we do that, guys? Yeah. All right, Soapy Smith, start your engine. All right, that doesn't sound too good. Let's start them off with the 3, 2, 1 countdown. Everybody all together, nice and loud. 3. Soapy Smith is off. Let's hear it for him, guys. Taking it for a little. Here we go. What? You guys know about that? Is that why you were sitting there all conveniently? Well, hey, thank you guys for your help. Let's give a round of applause, you guys. But it looks like So B. Smith threw us for a loop today. You guys, that is what you get for naming a pig after a con man. We still love him though. Let's hear it one more time for So B. Smith. Woo, that is one smart pig. All right, it's just about time for me to choose my 4 rooting section leaders for the Grand Championship race. But before that, it is the perfect opportunity to invite everybody out to the Piggy Boutique and the Picture Studio after the show. We're going to be open for business with the latest in Piggy high fashion apparel and all Alaskan souvenirs to take home from the fair. You guys, this is your last chance to get up close and personal with one of our real-life racing pigs, because after the show, one of our all-star athletes is going to be hopping on over to the Picture Studio, where your friends and family can pile on in for only $15. As many people as you can fit into the studio. We take the picture right here, and we even print it up right here and put it in this awesome frame for you. It is a great memory to take home from the fair. So if you want to support the All-Alaskan Racing Pigs, but more importantly, our conservation efforts, remember to hop on over to the Piggy Boutique and the Picture Studio after the show. All right, Megan, thank you so much for doing that for us. We appreciate it. All right, I have in my hands 4 championship pigs, and I need 4 kids, 4 racing pig fanatics to help cheer them on. Now we're looking for energetic, enthusiastic kids, and we're gonna start with this guy over here jumping up and down. Come on over here, all right? You got 4 to choose from. Is it gonna be 2 Sourdough Jack, 1 Sophie Smith, 7 Sloppy Joe, or 5 Strawberry? And your name? Your name? All right, Aiden. Very good. Your rooting section is going to start at the end of the locker room. You're going to get everybody behind you all the way to here. You guys are all going to be a part of Aiden's rooting section, and today you are all going for Strawberry. Our second rooting section leader is going to be right here with the turtle. Okay, is it going to be Sophie Smith, Sourdough Jack, or Sloppy Joe? And your name? All right, Scotty, your rooting section starts where I left off, right behind us. You're going to get everybody all the way into these bleachers right here. You guys are all going to be a part of Scotty's rooting section, and today, y'all are going for Sophie Smith. Our third rooting section leader is going to be this guy right here. Okay, check it out. You got 2 to choose from. Is it going to be Sourdough Jack or Sloppy Joe? And your name? Mika? All right. Okay. Your rooting section, Mika's going to start where I left off, right here. You're going to get everybody all the way in these bleachers right there. You guys are all going to be a part of Mika's rooting section, and today, y'all are going for Sourdough Jack. Of course. And final rooting section is going to represent all of you. It's going to be right here in the overalls. Okay. I chose you because you have overalls on, and overall people make hard decisions. Is it going to be number 7, Sloppy Joe, or Sloppy Joe number 7? And your name? Allison. All right, your rooting section, Allison, starts where we left off right there. You're going to get everybody all the way to those bleachers, plus everybody in blue. You guys are all going to be a part of Allison's rooting section, and today y'all are going for Sloppy Joe. All right, now that I have my rooting section leaders chosen, when I announce your athlete, I want to hear great big cheers from your routine section. All right, in lane number 1, we have Sophie Smith today racing for Scotty. In lane number 2, that is Sourdough Jack today racing for Micah. Or Mika. In lane number 3, we have Strawberry today racing for Aiden. Finally, we have Sloppy Joe today racing for Allison. This is it. The Grand Championship race. Remember, the louder you cheer, the faster your athlete's going to run. Listen for the bell, Zodiac. There it is. And there they go. It looks like it's going to be number 2, Sourdough Jack.
sure put money on this.
Is going to make Mika our Grand Championship pig racer. Let's hear it for Mika. And one more cheer for our athletes, the All-Alaskan Racing Pigs. Hey, I have awards. I have prizes for my rooting section leaders, my hurdle helper, and my officials. So don't go anywhere. The rest of you, check us out on Facebook and Instagram at All-Alaskan Racing Pigs, and we'll see you at the Piggy